We're looking at the attributes of a godly leader and how Joshua fits in. Attribute number 1 is that a godly leader must be scared. Joshua was terrified and scared when he was appointed the new leader of the Israelites. He was scared because he didn't know what to do. But again, several times it is mentioned in the book of Joshua that he got the command from God and the great encouragement from his fellow Israelites to be strong and courageous enough to carry the task. The second attribute is that godly leaders must be in need. Not to be in need of any other thing, but to be in need of the great intervention, which is Jesus Christ himself. Because when the great captain of the army of the Lord appeared to Joshua, it was at that time that Joshua actually had this supernatural strategy on how he was going to pin down or take Jericho down. The third attribute is that a godly leader must be armed. That was a promise that was given to Moses by God. It was the very promise that Joshua received from God, that as long as he was going to live, no one is going to stand against him. That is the very promise that he went before Jericho with. He was armed by that very promise. The fourth attribute is that a godly leader will succeed. If only we go where God wants us to go. If only we do that which he wants us to do. And if we only do it the way he wants us to do it, definitely we are going to succeed in our lives and we'll be able to proclaim the three angels' message even to places where we're not supposed to. The other attribute is that godly leaders are often young. Look at the generation actually that went through up to Canaan. It was the young generation in the time of Joshua that actually managed to do that task. The other previous generation didn't make it because of the humiliation, because of the disappointments that they had done throughout their journey. The other attribute is that godly leaders uplift Jesus Christ. Even the name itself, Joshua, has a connection to it. When we look at, or when we talk about the scarlet robe that Rahab hung outside the window, that is the scarlet blood of Jesus Christ that tells us that only if we trust in Jesus Christ, we are going to be purified by his blood. May God bless you.